The galactic medical frigate Zenith's Hope prided itself on possessing the most advanced pharmaceutical technology in 7-star systems. Its medical bay housed regeneration pods, nano-injection chambers, and molecular restructuring units that could cure nearly any ailment known to the Galactic Council's 400-member species. Yet on this particular rotation, Chief Medical Officer Krethox found himself standing before a simple ceramic bowl, utterly baffled. "Explain this again," the reptilian physician hissed, his thermal sensing crests flickering with confusion. Lisa Chen, the human medical assistant who'd been assigned to the frigate only 3 cycles ago, smiled patiently. She'd been expecting this reaction. "It's chicken soup. Oliver, our engineering tech, he caught that regalian flu that's been going around. I made him soup." "Soup," Krethox repeated, as if the word itself was alien. "A liquid. Food. Preparation." "Yes, sir." The chief medical officer consulted his datapad, where Oliver Martinez's biometric readings displayed in crisp holographic detail. According to these scans, engineering technician Martinez was exhibiting severe respiratory distress, elevated core temperature, and systemic inflammation just 6 hours ago. I prescribed him a 3-day regeneration cycle with Class 7 immune boosters. "Right," Lisa acknowledged. "He said those made him nauseous. They are 99.7% effective. They also taste like engine coolant and make you hallucinate." Lisa crossed her arms. Oliver asked if I had any home remedies. "So I made soup." Krethox's tail twitched with agitation. This was precisely the problem with humans. They insisted on doing things their own inexplicable way. He'd reviewed Lisa's credentials extensively before her assignment. She was qualified, certainly, with certifications in xenobiology and trauma medicine. But humans had only been council members for 12 standard years. They were still considered a novelty species, enthusiastic but prone to improvisation. "And now?" the CMO demanded. His fever broke. Respiratory function normalized. "He's back on duty." The datapad confirmed it. Krethox's crests flattened against his skull, a gesture of deep perplexity. "In 6 hours. Without pharmaceutical intervention." "Well, there was pharmaceutical intervention," Lisa corrected. "Just organic pharmaceutical intervention." Before Krethox could formulate a response, his communicator chirped. Then chirped again. And again. Within moments, 7 different messages flooded his device, all from various sections of the medical bay. Junior Medic Vosh. "Heard human-made cure liquid. My gel sacks are inflamed. May I request? Nurse Telena. The human soup. Is it available for distribution? I have chronic pain. Rathigantly, the Riverend 60s. I have chronic pain. Dr. Zeep. Requesting analysis of human medicinal preparation." Krethox's crests shot upward. "How does the entire medical staff already know about this?" Lisa bit her lip. "Oliver might have mentioned it to a few people. Who mentioned it to other people?" "I see." The CMO's voice dripped with sarcasm. "And I suppose they all want this miracle cure liquid?" "Soup, sir. It's called soup." Within the hour, Lisa found herself in the medical bay's auxiliary kitchen, a space typically used for preparing specialized dietary requirements for the frigate's diverse crew. She'd requisitioned ingredients from the hydroponics bay and the protein synthesis labs, and now stood before an industrial-sized pot, trying to scale up her grandmother's recipe. Oliver appeared in the doorway, looking considerably healthier than he had that morning. "You've caused an incident, Chen." "An incident," she corrected, stirring the massive pot. "And I made you soup. I didn't expect everyone to lose their minds." "You cured Regalian flu in 6 hours with boiled poultry and vegetables. The galactic medical establishment is having an existential crisis." As if summoning him, Krethox entered, followed by a procession of the frigate's senior medical staff. The Velcrin chief microbiologist, Dr. Saresh, carried a portable analysis unit. The Dantarian surgeon, Vexatul, held a molecular scanner. They converged on Lisa's pot, like scientists approaching an alien artifact. "We must understand the mechanism," Dr. Suresh insisted, extending sensory stalks toward the bubbling liquid. Lisa ladled some into a bowl and handed it to the microbiologist. "The mechanism is that it's warm, nutritious, and comforting. Sometimes, that's what sick people need." Vexatul's 3 eyes blinked asynchronously. "Comforting? This is a medical term? It's a human term," Oliver interjected from the doorway. "Means it makes you feel better emotionally, which helps you feel better physically." The assembled medical staff exchanged glances, a challenging feat given their varied anatomies. The concept seemed to perplex them fundamentally. Krethax sampled the soup cautiously. His crests rippled through several colors. "The chemical composition is unremarkable. Simple proteins, carbohydrates, sodium, various vitamins. Nothing that should produce such dramatic results." "Maybe that's the point," Lisa suggested. "Your advanced medicines are incredible for acute trauma and serious diseases. But sometimes, for common illnesses, the body just needs support, not intervention. The soup provides easily digestible nutrients. The warmth helps with congestion. The salt helps with hydration and electrolyte balance. And yes," she emphasized, "the psychological comfort of eating something familiar and pleasant actually does boost immune function." Dr. Suresh's stalks quivered with excitement. "The human gut-brain axis. I've read about this in their medical literature. The neural-gastric connection influences systemic health. Their grandmothers knew this before they had spaceflight," Vexatul marveled, scanning the soup with increasing fascination. Within days, the medical bay had integrated human-style nutritional support therapy into its treatment protocols. Lisa found herself conducting seminars on soup preparation for the medical staff, who approached the endeavor with scientific rigor that was both amusing and touching. Krethax, reviewing the dramatically improved recovery rates for minor illnesses, finally approached Lisa in the kitchen one evening. "I must acknowledge," he said, his crests, displaying a pattern she'd learned indicated respect, "that perhaps advanced technology is not always the answer." Lisa smiled, stirring a pot of what she'd started calling universal healing broth. "We have a saying on Earth: sometimes the old ways are the best ways." "Indeed," the CMO paused, "though I must insist we still use the nanosutures for major trauma." "Absolutely, sir. Soup can't fix everything, but more than we anticipated." "More than you anticipated," Lisa corrected gently. "My grandmother could have told you this 50 years ago." Krethax's tail swished his species equivalent of a chuckle. "Then, perhaps, humanity's greatest contribution to galactic medicine is remembering that healing is both science and art." "And soup," Oliver called from where he was helping prep vegetables. "Don't forget soup." As Lisa ladled portions for the evening's patients, she reflected that sometimes the most advanced civilizations needed reminding of the simplest truths. That healing wasn't just about curing the body, but nourishing it, comforting it, and treating the whole person with care. Even if that person had scales, sensory stalks, or 3 eyes, the soup didn't discriminate.